Welcome back to part 2 of my list of what I'm planning to watch for fall 2015. If you haven't seen the first part, you can click here somewhere and it will link you to the first part of the video. It will be part 1 to 7 and this one is 8 to 15. So if you haven't seen that, click that and we will get started on this list right away. The 8th anime that I want to talk about is possibly a short anime. We're not too sure, but it is a comedy slice of life kind of anime, and it's called Komori-san wa Kotowarenai. A 14-year-old girl called Komori is far too nice and can't say no. Because of helping out people, she has gained great strength and various abilities as a result. It's about her ups and downs in life and what the abilities are exactly. We don't know for sure, but this seems interesting either way. The reason why I want to watch this one is because it is possibly a short. The reason why I think so is because it's from the creator from Noragami. So I can't understand what my husband is saying was the English title of that anime, and it was so good, so cute, and it was perfect as a short anime series. So I'm kind of hoping this one will be a short one as well. Also, the character designs look exactly like the ones from Noragami, which I love. It's very cartoonish, kind of big eyes, really big face, and just really cute in general, I would say. It's somewhere between chibi and just like normal anime characters, I guess. I can't really explain it, but I'm excited for this one either way because it just seems like it will be a fun one to watch in between other shows. The guy who is directing this has done parts of Hunter x Hunter and Mushishi. He hasn't done anything for Noragami as far as I've seen. The only thing that they will have to explain is the abilities that she has because of saying yes all the time, so I'm just wondering about that, but I don't think a lot can go wrong for this anime, so I do have hope for this one to be a good one. The 9th anime that I will be watching is one that I'm very excited about because it is a second season and it is called Noragami Aragoto. I loved the first season of this anime to bits. I was hoping that there would be a second season, and when it was announced, I was so freaking hyped. This one will focus on the Bishamon arc. So it will basically be Yato versus Bishamon. What I've noticed is that Bishamon has the same voice actor as Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter and Celti from Durarara. So that's just like, made me so excited. I didn't really realize it in the first season because I didn't look it up. I'm really excited for this one. I just want to know more about Bishamon and I want to know more about Yato and his past together with Bishamon as well. So without spoiling, I will just tell you to watch the first season. It is a really good series. The guy who is directing this did also the first season, and he was also an assistant director for Wolf Children. So when I saw that, I was like, wow, that's pretty good because that's like my favorite movie of all time. I really like it, and lots of feels. Noragami first season had quite some feels as well, so that kind of explains to me as well, like for the director, like he did a really good job when it comes to like feelings, expressing them, and just the whole story on its own. For me, it was great. I can't say more. Also, the PV looked just so good, and it seems like the music will be very good as well. Again, that's one of the few things that I really liked also about the first season. Just the opening and the ending alone was already really good, and then I think the music and the animation was really good as well. It is done by Bones, so Bones is doing this one. Bones has done Fullmetal Alchemist and Brotherhood as well. They have also done Space Dandy. They have done lots of great stuff, and I don't think I will be disappointed. Anime 10 that I will be talking about is probably the most hyped one from this season, and it is called One Punch Man. I've actually read the manga for this one. I think I've read 50 chapters or something like that, and I loved it right away. So when I heard this one was getting an anime, I was so hyped as well. I am with the hype. I can't because it's just so good. I really enjoyed the story, I really like the characters, and I really just like the comedy. The comedy is such a big point of this series or from this manga that is so good and so enjoyable. We follow superhero Saitama that can knock out anyone with one punch because it is so easy for him to defeat bad guys. He is bored out of his mind, which will give us a lot of hilarious situations. He will look to find new bad guys to challenge that aren't as easy for him. So a villain strong enough to challenge him, that is his goal. Along the way we will meet a lot of fun new superheroes and they are hilarious, and we will have backstories and we will have all of the stuff. Comedy, I'm just saying this right now, it will be so funny, especially the expressions on Saitama. His face is just too good, and it seems like Madhouse, who is doing this series, will do a good job on the expressions as well, because that's a really big point of the series. They just need to do that perfectly, kind of. I think for me and for everyone who has read the manga. And judging from the PV, I think they will do a good job as well. They have never disappointed me really, Madhouse, because they have done Death Parade, they have done Hunter x Hunter, they have done so many great things. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Check out One Punch Man, the manga, if you want to check out what it's like, kind of. I think you will be sold by the first 1 or 2 chapters right away. The guy who is directing this is known for Space Dandy, and for me that is a good thing because Space Dandy is all about comedy as well, so he will probably do a good job when it comes to the comedy bits in this series as well. So like I said, very hyped for this series. I think everyone is. When I put on my first part of this video, everyone was just like, One Punch Man, and everyone is just so hyped. So I'm hoping we won't be too hyped for the show, but I don't, like I said, I don't think we will be disappointed. I think it will be great either way, just because of the comedy alone. Anime 11 that I will be talking about is probably also a short. For this one, I didn't find a trailer or a PV either. That's the same for the first one I discussed in this video as well. Like, it seems for short anime they never put up a PV or a trailer, so I'm guessing this one will be a short. This anime is called Onsen yousei Hakone-chan, and it is a comedy seinen and supernatural kind of anime. This is a story about a hot springs fairy, yep, that exists, called Hakone, and after resting for quite some years, she just wakes up and she finds out that she wakes up in a body of a young girl. So yeah, Onsen, a young girl. A lot of people were already thinking like, oh god, fan service. I think this one will mainly focus on its comedy, to be honest, because it's also about her trying to get her powers back, and also the locals from like the hot springs, I guess, will help her with that, and she will get to know people. And I think she will have to kind of live in the real world and kind of deal with her being a young girl. So I think there will be lots of comedy in this one that I will enjoy. There will probably be a little bit of fan service. I mean, I think that's normal when they're talking about hot springs and anime, kind of. Not to be rude or anything about anime, but it's just kind of what happens. I think it will just be good fan service dragged into comedy, which I don't mind at all. The guy who is directing this one isn't really known for a lot of stuff. The only thing that I recognized was Himigoto, so I haven't watched that one, so I have no idea what to think about that. Also, the studio called Studio Asashi isn't really known for a lot of stuff. They're only known for Midaka Box and also for Orenshi no Furu, the merman kind of short anime. So that was well done, so I was pretty happy with that. And that is it for the fairy hot spring kind of anime. Anime 12 will be Owari no Seraph Season 2. I'm kind of just watching this because I saw Season 1 and I'm kind of curious what will happen. I'm not gonna say this was a really good anime, but I did enjoy it for what it was. So I'm kind of looking forward to Season 2. I just kind of want to know what will happen with the main characters and all that stuff. Without spoiling, I did enjoy this one. It is about vampires. It is about killing vampires and kind of vampires ruling the world. So I think that is a pretty good synopsis for the first season. So they are basically taking over the world and humanity kind of has to fight them. So that is what Owari no Seraph is all about. And this anime is done by Wit Studio, also known for the first season, for Attack on Titan, and for the movie called Hal. Those were all good for me when it comes to animation, no complaints. I enjoyed the animation in the first season as well. Then the director is only known for the first season of Owari no Seraph. I didn't really find a lot of information on him, so I mean, the first season was enjoyable, like I said, otherwise I wouldn't watch the second season, so I'm guessing it will be good. Next anime I will be talking about has a long ass title, which will be a pain in the butt for anyone who is going to review this one. It is a mystery kind of anime, and it is called Sakurako-san no Ashimoto ni wa shitai ga Umatteiru, or a corpse is buried under Sakurako's feet. In this story, we follow our two main characters, Shotaro and Sakurako. Sakurako is a girl that is obsessed with bones. She collects them and she has an ability to analyze specimen. A perfect detective, you could say. Because of Shotaro meeting her, he will accompany her to various cases. Seems like this one will be a mystery / detective kind of series. I think it is very interesting that it is about a girl who is so obsessed with bones. When you see the PV, you can't really say too much about it, but it does seem like she is a bit older than him. It does say that he is a high schooler and that she is like a young lady. I am kind of excited for this one because I haven't seen a detective kind of anime in such a long time. I can't even remember when I've seen one, so I'm just excited to see that part and also just to see how they will go about the bones and how she is interested in it and how far she is obsessed with them. I like the vibe that the PV gave me, that she is just very dark and mysterious, and it seems like the anime will be a bit dark as well, which I don't mind at all. I'm kind of looking forward to it because I kind of need it in a way. Like, I've been wanting to watch another more darker anime in a while now. This one is done by Studio Troika and they are only known for Alt Noah 0, so yeah, I think Alt Noah 0 was done well. I'm like, when it comes to animation and all that stuff, I think it was good, especially the first few episodes. So the PV looked very good as well, to be honest, so I'm looking forward to how they will do the animation. And then the director isn't really known for a lot of stuff. He has worked on Batum and Servant X Service. I haven't seen either of them, so I can't say anything about that really. So we will just have to see how this one goes. So this 14th anime that I will be talking about was one I wasn't sure about if I would watch it or not, especially because I didn't read the manga. So this one is Shingeki Kyojin Shukago, or Attack on Titan Junior High. It is a comedy parody school and shonen kind of anime. It is basically a parody on the first series, and it's just all, you will see all your favorite characters again and they will kind of make fun of them, I'm guessing. From the looks from the PV, it does seem like it will be very cute and funny, and I am kind of looking forward to it. I wasn't really going to check this one out, but when I saw the PV and how they kind of handled like the comedy and the parody, it seems like they will do a very good job. I haven't read the manga, so I'm kind of curious what people will think who have read it. So yeah, look, I'm kind of looking forward to this because I do enjoy Attack on Titan and there are characters that I actually like in the series. So I'm just kind of curious how this one will turn out. I'm also wondering if this one will be a short episode series or not, because lots of people don't really know, but I think it will be a short anime series. That wouldn't be a bad thing, to be honest. The studio who is doing this is Production IG, and I've always had faith in them. They've always done a good job in anything that they do. They've mainly done sports series that I have watched, and they have also done Owari Ride and other great series. And then the director isn't really known for a lot of stuff either, but everything that he has done, they were short series, they were short episode series, so that is also a reason why I'm thinking this will be a short one. I think this one will be funny either way, and we can just kind of laugh about Attack on Titan and their characters and not have all that serious stuff around the series and just laugh. And the last anime series I will be talking about is a mysterious series as well. So it kind of looks like the other one I talked about before, and it also kind of made me excited because it kind of sounded like it would be detective / mystery. This one is called Subete ga F ni naru, The Perfect Insider. Another mysterious anime airing this season that is about two people finding a corpse and trying to find out what exactly happened. They will work together to what seems to be a serial murder case, and we will follow Saikawa Sohei and Nishino Sono Moe. This one will be done by A1 Pictures, and A1 Pictures has always done beautiful work, if you ask me. For example, Your Lie in April. They have done Anohana and Seven Deadly Sins as well, and those were all wonderful. I liked all of them. So for this one, it is I kind of have the same thoughts as that other mysterious kind of anime, because I just feel like watching them at this time, and I think it will be a good one as well. The characters design look very good, although I think that's only from the novel or the manga, I'm not sure. It is kind of complicated because I looked up if it was a manga or a novel, but then I came to the manga page and then it went to the novel page, and it is kind of complicated, I guess, and I didn't really look into it more because I didn't want to get spoiled. But yeah, from the PV you can't really say anything at all. The only thing that is really interesting me right now is how the characters look and just the story on its own. So I'm just really looking forward to a detective or just a thriller kind of anime, I guess. And just I'm kind of wondering, since both of those anime have a boy and a girl character working together, how the chemistry will be between those two characters. I'm always wondering about that. So if there would be possible like very good friendship or just romance, and just trying to figure out like how they met and how they will go from there. That's just something that interests me when it comes to characters, so I'm looking forward to their story as well, next to like the cases that they have to solve. The director of this anime has also done Elfen Lied, and he has also worked a little bit on Bakano. So since both of them are pretty dark series as well, I think that is a good thing. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the last anime that I will be discussing. This is over. I have listed all of my anime that I will watch. It is quite a long list, but I think it will be okay, knowing that there are quite some short series and then other series that I am very interested in, and seems like there will be a lot of dark anime and lots of comedy as well. So I'm looking forward to this season. I think it will be a fun one. I will probably do some first impressions separately on some of the anime that I enjoy the most, so you guys kind of know what I prefer out of all of these. Let me know in the comments what you thought of my list. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.